Good morning. On behalf of Rosedale RSL, thank you for attending today's dawn service. As the first light breaks over our cenotaph, we gather in silence and remembrance. We honor not only those whose names are etched here in stone, but those whose stories live on in the community around us, those who returned, and those who never came home. Since that war to end all wars in 1914, men and women from Australia and New Zealand have participated in over 100 wars, conflicts, and peacekeeping operations, from the jungles of New Guinea to the mountains of Afghanistan. Rosedale has also seen many of its sons and daughters participate in these operations. This morning, I want to share the stories of two men from Rosedale. The first, VX 45985 Captain J.D Crooke. He was just 24 years old when he enlisted in July 1940. Born and raised on a property at Holy Plain, he answered the call to serve, like so many of his generation. His leadership was clear from the beginning. Within months, he rose from recruit to sergeant, and by November, he was commissioned as a lieutenant. He served with 9th Battery, 2nd 3rd Light Anti-Aircraft Regiment. Along with the rest of the regiment, he trained on Werribee Racecourse before being deployed to the Middle East aboard the Mauritania. There, in harsh and uncertain conditions, 9 Battery defended airfields, initially arriving without the proper equipment, and forced to rely on captured Italian 20mm guns, though they certainly put them to good use. He served in the Western Desert, in Syria, and in the campaign to retake Tobruk. When he returned to Australia in 1942, his unit had already accounted for 101 enemy aircraft. But his service did not end there. He was sent to New Guinea, to Port Moresby. The Japanese hunted their ship the entire way. The proof is its wreck sits in Port Moresby harbour to this day. Once again his unit arrived without anti-aircraft guns, tasked with defending vital airfields under constant threat. They were soon equipped with 40mm Bofors guns. They helped turn the tide. Then on to Milne Bay, where Australian forces had handed Japan its first major defeat on land. They held it from then on. Later he was sent on special assignment to Lae to help ensure its security. In 1944, he returned home to serve out the rest of the war in Sydney at Headquarters Land Command. At war's end, returning to this district with Elizabeth, he settled back in Rosedale and resumed the life he had left behind. Our Anzacs shared the same qualities: courage, resilience, and a quiet determination to serve. There are others who are often forgotten, and we are reminded of them by the old army saying, "It takes 3 to keep 1 in the field." That war is not only fought on the front lines. It is fought in workshops, in engine rooms, on airfields, and across oceans. For many, the conflict does not end at the armistice signing, but is carried long after. Here, at this cenotaph, among these names from this district, we remember what they gave, and what they carried back. Today, we remember Captain J.D Crooke, and we remember all those who served. Lest we forget.